Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice, just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of Luminar Technologies, ticker symbol LAZR. And so what I have drawn up here are a number of lines that I've gone over in previous videos, but I also added a couple more, so I'll just be going over this in today's video. And I want to note that I had drawn $2.50 as a level that I thought LAZR might get to, and it actually broke that level today, closing at $2.41, having a drop on the day of 8.37%. However, I want to note, I will get back to this at the end. I do think there is some hope if we take a step back, look at a different time frame. But for now, I'm just going to be looking at the daily candles and share some thoughts that I have based on the chart. And so one thing you might notice are these two purple lines with the RSI that's showing higher lows, whereas with the stock price, we're seeing lower lows. And so that's going to be bullish divergence. And I also want to point out that every time there have been inflection points with the RSI when it's had these lows, when it's touched or crossed this purple line, we've seen the price go up following that. So right now it does look like, at least how I've drawn this purple line here, that the RSI is touching that line. However, if we notice right here on October 30th, the RSI does dip below that line. And so if I were to adjust it and maybe carry it out a couple days forward, I see that, the RSI could drop more, and with that, the price could drop more. And so that's basically what I have with the purple line under the stock price, going from the low on September 26th to going just below, just at the low on October 30th. And then so that shows that there could still be some downside for the stock price. And if it were to go down for another couple days, this is really just arbitrary, that line would coincide with a price of about $2.14. However, I do think that just given that it's a psychological level and an even number, I do think that the price could go to $2. So it's good to prepare for that. But, with seeing this bullish divergence and seeing these small rallies after touching this line down here, I do think that there is a rally in the near future, but it might take a couple more days of downside before we get to that. And so I do see $2.14 as kind of, a realistic target. However, it's possible that it could go up from where it's at now at $2.41. And so with that being said, I did not draw lines on here, but the new all-time low is $2.36. And the close of today, $2.41. I think those are going to be two very important levels. Ideally, we don't want to see closes below 241. And, while I do expect there to be some more tails from these candles coming down, and I suspect they will go below $2.36. This white line that I've drawn here, I went over that in the previous video, I believe, and I'm going to go over that once we take a step back, look at the weekly candles, because I think that will give us some hope potentially as far as the stock price of Luminar. And then, this orange line is $3.08 based on the close of October 30th. Which was also, I believe, the open of October 31st. So Halloween, it opened at $3.08. Seems like that's an important level, or really just, right around $3. I think as the price eventually does go up, I think that will be hitting resistance there because of the consolidation that we see above $3.08. The next level in yellow is at $4, really just kind of a psychological level, and also based on the low of September 26th, and then there just being some consolidation above that, and then that being tested as resistance on November 6th. The high was actually $3.99. So I do think $4 is going to be a significant level of resistance in the future. And there was a gap that had been formed, but that was recently filled. However, there still is a gap further to the upside. Filling that would be at a price of $4.73. So once these red, orange, and yellow levels are broken above and then act as support, I do think that filling this gap, reaching 473, is a possibility. And then taking a step back just to show you where that white line originates from, I believe that's the low on, let's see, June 30th of 2022, a low on December 28th, 2022. That date I remember from going over this in previous videos, but now I just want to switch over to the weekly time frame because, you know, while it does look pretty bearish, we've got this big red candle coming down. There's still 3 more trading days in the week, and I do think that there's a possibility of a turnaround. And if the week does close either above $2.50, which I think is just going to be an important psychological level, or if it closes above the white line, which would be around $2.69, something around there. If it closes at or above that level, I think that could suggest that a bottom is in, and also that would result in this red candle being, whether red or green, it would be a hammer candle, which would have a bottoming tail on it, and so that could also suggest a reversal. So while, you know, the day with a drop of over 8%, not that great to experience, I do think that a bottom is around the corner, and I do think that seeing what happens by the close of this week could give some hope that we have reached bottom and that there's more upside to be seen hitting these levels that I've drawn. And if you found this helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.